Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Good morning, my students in class 4A and B. Today, 25 of March on Wednesday. In this period, we will finish the lesson 1 in Unit 10 by answering the question. So, open your book. Can you please open your book to start the exercise? The first one, the outline below is a summary of the lesson. Complete the outline. Number 1, electric charges. A. Each of the three types of the particles that make up atoms has a different charge. So number 1, the particles are number 1, protons have a positive charge. 2, electrons have a negative charge, but the neutrons have no charge. So the particles here, protons, electrons, neutrons, and beside each one you have to write the charge for each one. B, atoms can gain or lose electrons. 2. Static electricity. The definition of the static electricity is the buildup of electric charge on an object. This is the definition. So the objects with charges interact with each other. How? The like charges repel, but the opposite charges attract. And we said they act as a magnet. 3. Electrostatic discharge. A. The definition, the jumping of electrons from one object to another. Jumping of electrons from one object to another object with the opposite charge. B. Examples of this electrostatic discharge, like what? Getting shocked after walking across a rug, and the lightning is the second example. Number 4, electric current. The definition of electric current is the flow of electrons in the path, and the sources of these electric current are the batteries and generating station. The next page, now question number 1, fill in the blank in each sentence. A. Two positive charges repel each other because these two positive charges, they are like charges, that's why they repel each other. But in B, a positive charge and a negative charge, they attract each other because they are different charges, so they attract each other. C, the buildup of electric charge on an object, we said this is the definition of static electricity. D, the flow of electric charges along a path is electric current. The flow of electric charges. The flow, it means electric current. E, a proton has which charge here? A positive charge. But a neutron is neutral because it has no charge. An electron has a negative charge. And the last one, electricity is produced at a generating station. Question number 2, list the three particles that make up an atom. Describe the charge of each particle. By what? This is the table, and this is the part of an atom here, the particle and the charge. What are the three particles of the atom? Electron, and what's the charge of the electron? -1. Neutron with no charge. Proton, +1. Then, where are these particles found in an atom? Protons and the neutrons, we said they are in the nucleus, but the electrons are in a cloud around the nucleus. Question 3. Explain why the balloons are sticking to this cat. Why the balloons are sticking to this cat in this picture? We said anything sticking to with other objects because they have different or opposite charges. So the balloons stick to the cat because the cat's fur has the opposite charge from the balloons. Question number 4. List 3 ways you can use an electric current. The answer for this question, it's up to you. You can write here anything you can use the electric current. For example, TV, stove, refrigerator, hair dryer, MP3 player, video game, etc. Then question 5, fill in the blanks to complete the sequence graphic organizer. A wool sock and a cotton shirt rub against each other in a dryer. So what will happen after that? The electrons in the dryer, electrons move from the wool to the cotton. As this process happened in the dryer, The two pieces of the clothing have opposite charges after rubbing. they will attract to each other. The answers is the first one is rub, cotton, opposite, attract. Question number 6. Explain why the event in the picture takes place. This is the cloud and the tree. Why we see this lightning from the cloud to the tree? Because as we said in the electrostatic discharge, the raindrops collide and build up charges within the cloud. When the charge difference between the bottom of the cloud and the ground, or objects near the ground, gets too large, the charges flow toward the ground. As we said, because the raindrops, they are bumping each other. That's why the electric charges build up in the cloud. The negative charges at the bottom of the cloud, the positive charges at the top of the cloud, and the ground has positive charge. When the difference between the cloud and the ground gets too large and it's enough, the charges flow toward the ground as a lightning here, like this picture. This is the answer. The last question, draw a line from each picture to its description and then circle the picture that shows sources of current used by people every day. First one, electric current. Where is the electric current here? You can match electric current with battery or with the energy station. But the battery, already we have here another question for the battery, so the answer is match it with the energy station here. Static electricity, like this example, the stick of the pieces of paper with the comb. Electrostatic discharge, like this lightning, this electrostatic discharge from our hand to the door hand here as a lightning. And the last one, battery, for this picture. And then circle the pictures that show sources of current used by people every day. These are the sources. Number 1, battery, and number 2, energy station. Thank you.